In business, London-based Economist Intelligence Unit has warned that a new pricing mechanism for cocoa farmers could rather worsen their fortunes. There's more in this report.
The Economist Intelligence Unit, EIU, argues that the proposal to have a new pricing mechanism for cocoa purchase is good. However, it maintains that the initiative in the medium term would hurt the industry. This is because the initiative will lead to improved supply, a development that could bring about some serious price distortions. The EIU is also worried about whether the two countries, that's Ghana and Ivory Coast, have been able to secure the required commitment from buyers for this deal. The Reuters news agency recently reported that the two countries have agreed to sell cocoa beans with a living income premium of $400 a ton. This is in addition to the agreed floor price of $2,600 a ton. The move, we understand, is part of plans to reform the way global cocoa is priced. CocoaBoard, together with their counterparts in the Ivory Coast, has proposed to sell each ton of cocoa beans not less than $2,600 a ton for the 2020-2021 crop season. The two countries currently control about 65% of the world market. CocoaBoard has disclosed that it would announce the price it plans to buy each ton of cocoa beans on October 1 this year for the next crop season. The board has also revised its production target to about 800,000 metric tons.
Now, the Community Water and Sanitation Agency is adopting a business model to guide and manage its operations to ensure sustainability. Officials say the move is intended to reduce what they call non-revenue water loss, which is currently stands at 43%. Chief Executive Engineer Wolanyo Fiabi says the business model would also enhance human resource capacities to meet skill requirements for the reform. Prince Appiah has more.
According to the agency, non-revenue water loss has reduced from 60% to current 43% in 2018, which officials say is still not good for business. Chief Executive Engineer Wolanyo Fiabi, he says the new model will see the agency explore financial management risk and establish appropriate control mechanisms.
There is something we call in water management, we call it non-revenue water. And as part of the business we are developing, we are targeting reducing non-revenue water. It's scary. When we started, it was around 60%. What it means is that when we provide, let's say, 100 cubic meters of water, we are unable to determine where 60 cubic meters has passed. So we have only 40 cubic meters to sell to communities. Eventually, the cost will be high. Therefore, we are trying to reduce this level. So we are trying to go business so that we can be sustainable. It does not imply that the cost of water to communities will be high. No. What we are trying to do is to look at our operations in a business way, so our operational costs can go down, so that the cost of water will also go down.
The Community Water Sanitation Agency is therefore engaging Ghana Water Company to streamline activities to improve its business services ahead of becoming utility operator. Officials say the agency would explore technological and innovative approaches to improve water production and efficiency. Board Chairman Parkwesi Yankee envisages significant reduction in cost of water for consumers.
Ghana Water Company's limited pricing has a built-in non-revenue water. So when we get water from them, we also build in some non-revenue costs into our costs. The discussion that we are having with Ghana Water Company and the committee that we've set up between the two agencies, we're going to try and level up this non-revenue water so that our pricing would also go down. What we realize is that our rural folks are paying more for water than what is being paid in the cities and in the urban areas, which you and I know shouldn't be the case.
Meanwhile, officials have reviewed plans to sign performance contracts for enhanced operations at all levels. These were agreed at a stakeholder forum in Kumasi. Prince Appiah, reporting.
Still live on JoyNews today with me, Daniel Daze. It's time now for sports.